Alright guys, before the video started, I realized after shooting the video that I did not touch on one popular topic I wanted to talk about in going into this video, and that was the underperformance and underutilization of Bababoon Metalfoes. While the Bababoon Metalfoes probably was at YCS Prague, I believe only one of them made top 32, and that deck list is not even out yet on YouTube. So if you guys have the deck list, you guys can feel free to post it in the comment section down below. But yeah, so far only one Metalfoes deck tops. No one has posted if he even ran the Bababoon card, and Bababoon was pretty much overhyped leading up to his release this weekend, which was legal for this event. So yeah guys, I guess that just goes to show you, no matter how powerful Bababoon Metalfoes is, Zodiac and Paleozoics are still running the format. So without further ado, let's begin. What's good, team? Right now, I'm about to bring guys a little discussion topic today, and today's discussion topic is going to be a recap of YCS Prague 2017. So without further ado, let's begin. Starting by saying congratulations to everyone who top 32 YCS Prague. I know top 32 at YCS is extremely hard, so let's get into the breakdown. So the deck breakdown for YCS Prague 2017 was really not surprising. You had about 9 Zodiacs, 7 Zodiac Infernos, so that's pretty much like 16 Zodiac variants, 6 60 card Paleozoic decks, 3 generic Paleozoics, 2 Shiranui being the rogue that made it, 1 rogue Lightsworn, 1 Zodiac Kaiju, 1 Metalfoes, and 2 other decks that they didn't have listed on the official Konami coverage website. And out of all these decks that made it, a lot of you guys already know, 60 card Paleozoic Frogs won the event. Yes guys, you're hearing me correctly. 60 cards Paleozoic won the event. So Paleozoic won 2 YCSs back to back, literally back to back. So that's fucking insane. So instead of just giving you guys a boring synopsis of the Zodiac Inferno, I mean, we already know what Zodiac does. You set up your unbreakable board of the one guy that just pops both cards on each player's turn. Then you have your plays with Digusto Emerald and etc. The Inferno Zodiac can set up the same thing with the power of the Inferno Ace. But Paleozoic was one of the decks that crept out of nowhere at YCS Atlanta earlier this month, and this took it with being extremely trap heavy. Because the thing about Zodiac, guys, you can beat it if you have a lot of traps and you can out resource them. Because Zodiac is great because they can grind and they can come out of nowhere with 1 card OTK FTKs. But Paleozoics, on the other hand, while they can combat you with negation, they can combat you with grinding, and they have literally a trap that has some of the best effects in the game. You know, setting cards and etc. But 60 card Paleozoic is just insane. So the finals of YCS Prague 2017 ended up being Billy Brake, one of the greatest players in the United States, versus Joshua Schmidt, which is one of the greatest European players. Now, I don't really know too much about Europe's competitive scene. I just know every time I hear Joshua Schmidt's name, he has a lot of fucking people praising him, and it's to be respected because he's one of Europe's best players. So right now I'm gonna he pretty much played Billy Brake. I didn't watch the game, but Billy Brake was piloting a Infernoid Zodiac variant, and Joshua Schmidt of course got it with his 60 card Paleozoic variant. So now I'm about to look at Joshua Schmidt's deck and break down why I thought he actually won the event. So in his deck, his 60 card Paleozoic variant, he ran a lot of unique cards. He ran the Solemn Brigade, minus the warning. I mentioned to players before, a lot of players just run the strikes, they don't run a warning, and that's due to the fact that strike can stop monster effects on the field, and warning can only just stop summon, so strikes are just good in general. And then he ran a Mathematician to dump stuff from his deck. Obviously this card works due to the fact that Grass Loose Green is a card. Just milling off half your deck pretty much, or at least 20-30 cards of your deck, is insane because it gives you a second hand pretty much, that being a graveyard. And in most cases it could be unfair because if you're playing against somebody playing a 40 card deck and you're playing your 60 card deck, you guys both draw. You draw 5 cards, they draw their 6 card, they thin their deck. On your turn, you're in your 6 card, and if you open up that Grass Loose Green there, you can pretty much mill damn near half your deck, get all of your Paleozoic traps to the in the graveyard, and have a fuck ton of resources just to mess your opponent over. And then he actually ran another card that I didn't realize a lot of these 60 card if Paleozoic cards decks were running, which is called Absolute King Backjack. Now this card effect is insane in this 60 card Paleozoic deck. Insane. Let me read this effect to you guys really fast. During your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from the graveyard. This is a quick effect. Excavate top card of your deck, and if it's a normal trap card, set it to your side of the field. Otherwise, send it to the graveyard. That set card can be activated during his turn. So pretty much, if he's in your graveyard during your opponent's turn, after you mill up all that shit, you can activate an additional card, and if you call it right, because you're playing Paleozoic, so more than likely it's going to be a trap card anyway. You can be able to set that card for free, gain more resources, and which is going to allow you to just stall your opponent out, because you guys already know when you activate a trap while it's on your field, you can activate your Paleozoic monster effects in the graveyard to bring one out. So that's pretty powerful. Then his other effect is if this card is sent to the graveyard, let's say if you open up with him, he can just arrange top 2 cards of his deck in any order. So if he, in the instance of whoever's playing this card, just being sent to open it up, where they set it and their opponent kills it or whatever, they can just arrange the top card of their deck, hopefully arrange them into a grassless greener, and just to keep the ball rolling. Another thing I liked about his Joshua Schmidt's deck list is he ran the Mirror Force cards, which is also really good. I think he took that idea from Corey Roca, because Corey Roca was the only Paleozoic player I've ever seen run the Mirror Force cards and just do amazing with them. Like, he ran the Storm Mirror Forces, but Joshua Schmidt ran the Quaking Mirror Force and the generic Mirror Force. Quaking Mirror Force can just pretty much shut a monster off forever. Regular Mirror Force can just wipe boards. And then he also maxed out on 3-dimensional barriers, stopping Zodiacs in their tracks from XYZ plays, and the one composure evacuation device, which is just amazing just because it's extremely generic. Overall, his deck list is extremely solid. I predict his deck list is going to be pretty much the standard for the rest of the format for Paleozoics, and it just proves that traps and playing from your graveyard is just utterly superior than just a consistent fill of wombo combo with deck that Zodiac can make. Now, with all of that being said, guys, is Zodiac still the best deck of the format? I think, honestly speaking, after seeing these 2 YCS wins from Paleozoic and etc., yes, Zodiac is still the best deck of the format. And a lot of you guys probably shout like, why, Chris? Why is Zodiac still the best deck of the format when Paleozoic has trumped it twice in the finals of, well, Zodiac didn't even make it to the finals of this twice. Paleozoic has trumped it twice. Well, if you look at the top 32 breakdowns, it's still a majority of Zodiac. Zodiac still took a majority of the top 32 slot. I mean, people can argue, yeah, Inferno Zodiac is still not Zodiac, but you gotta be realistic. Inferno Zodiac is still Zodiac. That means that Inferno deck would not have done as great without the Zodiac engine supplementing it together. So Zodiac as a whole is still extremely powerful, and it still needs to be targeted on the upcoming ban list in the near future. But Paleozoic is a deck that's as powerful as it is, and it's just one of those decks that can just combat the main meta deck at the moment. So with all that being said, guys, once again, congratulations to Joshua Schmidt for winning YCS. Congrats to the homie Billy Break, even though we don't know each other, for showing the Europe that American players can kick ass and play card games. And yeah, this was my YCS recap. I think the event was smooth. Europe always puts on a good show. Unfortunately, I was at work, so I couldn't catch the YCS. But just going to their website, seeing how smoothly everything is laid out is definitely a step up from what Konami usually give us in America. So what I want you guys to do now is post your comments, thoughts, and opinions about YCS Prague 2017 in the comment section down below. Why do you guys think Paleozoic Frogs? Did I hit everything on the head? Also post that in the comment section down below. And also, if you guys thought any other decks should have done better, if you guys thought any other deck should have did great, post that in the below. Because while looking on the YCS website, I did see that they had a totally awesome Frogs. Did pretty decent in the event, but I think they got knocked out of the tournament for the top 32. So yeah, as I always tell you guys, if you're a new viewer to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. I upload pretty much whenever the fuck I want. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you can donate via PayPal, or you guys can support me via my live stream. So this is Chris from Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh, and I am signing out. Peace, guys, and stay innovative. Deuces.